I'm going back now here to view the slide master, and I want to go into the second type of format. And on this one, if you remember, I had a bar of color down the side. So first of all, I'm going to go to my headers and footers. Let's go in and change that. Now to do that, we go into Insert, Headers and Footers, and say I want the date and time, and I want that updated automatically when I open the presentation, or I can have it fixed on a particular date so it always shows the date that this was created or presented. I want the slide number to appear in the corner over here, and I want a footer that says copyright PowerPointSkills.com. Okay. Now I don't want to show that on the title slide, so let's just click that as well. So let's apply that to everything else. So you'll see now I have this, let me just make this black as well. So I'll just go back home and make that black so you can see it. But the copyright logo hasn't come up properly. Let's just do that again. That little text box doesn't do it properly. If I do it this way, I'll just delete that. And left bracket, C, right bracket. There we go. And put the date in. We have it like so. Now I like to format that a little differently using word art, and I'm going to choose this blue with a reflection, and when I go back to my home tab here, just make that a bit bigger so it's a little easy to read. Okay, like so. Okay, maybe drop it down one more. That looks good. Now I don't need that much space for the page number, and I don't need that much space for the date. So I'm going to drag these across here because I want them over to the side. Okay, so I'm just going to pop them there like so. Okay, now same with my text. To make room for my colored box here, I'm going to move the text across as well, and then I'm going to pop my box in here. So this is my blue box about there. That looks nice. And we're ready to roll. Now that's the same color. Notice that color there on the left hand side here. When you look at the small tiles here, that color is the same as the bottom bar here on my master slides. I've got some nice color coordination going on in my slides. Okay, now the next thing I wanted to do was to put a curved rectangle in here for my logo. Now I can do it that way, or I can go back to the master slide and copy the one I already created. Just right click and click copy, go back here and paste, and then I don't have to worry about all the formatting because it's already got a nice shadow on it. I just want to make it smaller though, because I don't want it to overpower the slides. So there we go. That's my space for my logo. My logo is also on the other page here, so I'll copy that and I'll go back to this slide and I'll paste it, and I might even make it just a little bit bigger here, get a bit more impressive. There we go, like so. Okay, that looks pretty smart. Now down the bottom here I said I'm going to line these up a little bit. They're a bit of a mess, so if I go here to arrange, align top, see how they've all come into alignment, and now I can just move them down to wherever I want them to be, somewhere around about there. That looks good. Okay, so we've created that slide, so go back to my slide master and close the master now, and I'm ready to add some slides. So let's click on new slide up here on the left hand side. Oh, what about that? So I can create a couple of slides ready for my text entry, and they're exactly the same. So okay, here's my let's call this intro. Introduction. We know about HP, about us. Okay, and you can create some blah blah like so. Okay, and on the next slide, let's click on that. pricing model, widgets, $30 each, etc., etc., etc. So in a couple of seconds we've created 2 master slides that we can now use to help us to create the rest of our slides very quickly and very easily. So thanks for joining us on PowerPointSkills.com. Hope you've enjoyed this tutorial on master slides and master presentations. Thanks a lot.